Hello. I'm with Dream Big today, and this is our noontime nugget. We share a thought or highlight that God gave us in our reading today. We do that 8 a.m. Sunday through Saturday, and at noontime Monday through Friday, both Central Time. So I'm glad you're with us. Say hi or replay in the comments if you care to. I don't see any comments. I'm on the app, but I can go through later. I see that I am live on Facebook. So it is April 26th, and I am Cassie. And today I wanted to share with you what God highlighted to me. There's a lot of times there's like a common thread, and today was a big one. So today I started in Psalm 96:8. And Psalm 96:8 says, "Give to the Lord the glory he deserves. Bring your offering and come into his courts." Bring your offering got me. So what is offering? Offering is something that is given to either be accepted or rejected. We are to offer God our first fruits. What are those first fruits? Money, possession, gifts, talents, time, hospitality. What about our needs and concerns? So if we are to ask, seek, and knock, and we're told to cast our cares on him, shouldn't our requests, needs, and concerns be part of that? It's part of that list, right? Instead, we tend to say, well, all I can do is pray, or it's the last thing we do, not the first thing we do. Like in Judges 6 today, where the Israelites around the mountain again, just always around that mountain. Verse 6 says, "So the Israelites was reduced to starvation, and then they cried out to the Lord for help." I think we do that too. I know I do that in my life. I know God's got stuff. And sometimes I take it back. Or I don't seek him first. He waits to help us. He wants to hear us ask him for what we need. He knows our heart. But when we can have that conversation with him, he shows us over and over that we can trust him and we can believe in his answers, and that he's there to care for us. So how bad does it have to get before we actually ask for help? Why is it our last resort? It's probably our human nature. We need to fix it. Could be pride, like we walk this earth alone, right? This is temporary. He's got a better place for us. And that brought me to Proverbs 14:6. It ties into this really well because I think we have to have a better understanding of who God is, why he's with us, what did he give for us to be with him, how he sees me, and who he keeps telling me I am. Why don't we yet understand? 14:6 says that a mocker or a fool seeks wisdom and never finds it, but knowledge comes to those with understanding. True wisdom is seeking. What's the big difference between a foolish person and a wise person? Seeking out understanding of those exact questions. And realizing that he wants to bless us with the abundance of his love, which means believing the answers to why he's with me, what he gave to be with me, how he sees me, and who he tells me I am. So for me, maybe I don't feel worthy to ask for his help, to ask what concerns me about going to the doctor, or healing a sickness, helping my bad mood, my pain, my focus, my sleep, my sniffles, my rebellious heart. restoring lost relationships, or banish fearful thoughts? I still don't ask. I know he's there, but maybe I don't want to waste his time. Maybe I don't want to bother him. Maybe sin gets in the way, or I think it's trivial. Could be pride. And maybe I've had my quota for the year. I've heard that a lot. He's helped me a lot this year. Why this too? Because he's there. He's there to do that. He wants this relationship with us, to trust him enough to ask him, even what we think may not matter. When we are coming to him and worshiping him and declaring who he is and sharing the truths of how he saves us every day, what he gives us every day, how we're thankful for him every day, our concerns and needs are part of this relationship with him, because he promises to be there and he gives us grace so that we can get past that to be with him. The ultimate sacrifice was Jesus Christ. He died for us to be healed. He died for us to be strong in that relationship. And the enemy always wants to take that away. Always chattering in our ear that we're not worthy. Ooh, what about that thing you did last time? Oh, but that thing you said, or that thought you had. The enemy doesn't know what we're thinking. He only knows how we act and what we say, especially when we say we feel. So that relationship with God can only be strengthened by his word, by knowing who he is, by him telling us that he loves us from the depths of the ocean, the heights of the heavens, from far east or west. He is there for us. You know, I think of my kids growing up and how we wanted to help all those concerns. And as they got older, they got a little bit more quiet about what they needed. Maybe something was happening in school, or they were nervous about a test, or they were having a hard relationship with somebody, or they felt like they needed to be part of the crowd and felt a little compromised in what they were being taught. It was much easier when they were little. And as they got older, we had to continue to open that door saying, you know, we are here for you. We can pray together. God already knows what you're going through. Jesus is with you throughout your day. And then as our parents got older, my mom's been gone for 10 years. But as she got older and needed more help, I didn't know unless she told me what she needed. We need to share with each other how our community can help too. But God is there waiting. He knows what we need, but he's not going to just give it to us. And as soon as the Israelites, if they ever would have gotten that, I wonder how this would have just been different. But he shows us over and over that we need to ask, that we need to turn to him, and that the good news is that he already knows and he's waiting. So in this, I think of Jesus and that look that he maybe gave to Peter. After that rooster crowed, in our reading today, Luke 22, think of that look. It wasn't a look of, I told you so, or judgment. It was pure love. It was Peter's starvation moment, I think. Denying him 3 times, not only as a follower, not only as a Galilean, but also as his friend. And he let the fear get to him instead of the strength he boasted about previously. So, by asking for our concerns and seeing those answers, or even just believing and trusting that those answers will come, and going about with that full focus on God, I wonder how our prayer life would change. I wonder how strong we would be in our confidence that God's got this. I wonder how many other concerns we would trust him with. His word is full of his love for us, and I think we need to continue to seek that understanding. Understand how much he loves us. So I thought it went really well with my devotion today. I've started this when I was with my kids. I think our oldest was 5 when we started, and it's Jesus Calling. And in it, it's a letter to us in a form that a child can understand. And we are to come to him like a child. And the NLT is a very easy to understand version. And so I wanted to read this because everyone just hits my heart. I need my glasses though, because, we are of that age. When a problem pops up in your life, be glad. It isn't just a problem, it's a chance to see things from God's point of view. A problem gives you 2 choices. You can get upset and throw a fit, which will take you down to a pit of feeling sorry for yourself, or you can see the problem as a ladder, a chance to climb up into God's presence. There, in the light of God's presence, you can see your problem as he sees it. A temporary thing that will go away in time. You may even learn something from it. This world will tell you that problems bring you down and make you weak. But God says problems are a chance for us to be lifted up and made stronger. So that is my prayer for you today. I hope this encouraged you to seek out his promises and love for you. Maybe it'll prompt you to share with us what you got out of the reading today. Any prayer concerns or praises that are going on in your life, we are here for that too. We would love to walk with you in that, pray with you in agreement, believe God's healing for you, and that's what we're here for. So thank you for joining me today. I pray you have a wonderful weekend, and I am super grateful that you were here. Be blessed.